Welcome! This is Jeff from the Watkins Tree Farm. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you're tuning in today. I have a neat little project for you guys today. As most of you guys know, I have a Christmas tree farm, and we're going to get ready to plant Christmas trees. And one of the things I'm going to try this year to maybe help things go along easier is a carryall on the 3-point attachment on the back of the tractor, basically. And so I went to Tractor Supply and I purchased a Countyline carryall, and that is an angle bracket that goes on your 3-point. And I'm going to cut these boards in half. These are the 5/4 deck boards. I'm going to cut them in half to make them 4 foot long, and I'm going to put them on this carryall, and I'm going to take you guys along. Some of the things that didn't come on the carryall that you ought to know about is the hitch pin and the lift arm bushings and the cotter pins. So those will need to be purchased separately. I just got those at Tractor Supply also. Now, one thing I just noticed with my John Deere iMatch, basically the quick attach, is the big hook on top doesn't quite work on this Countyline. Comment below if you guys have had this problem also. So it looks like I might have to do a little cutting on the angle iron of the Countyline to allow that big hook to work. Right now we're going to get those boards cut. I'm going to do 4 foot lengths once again, and then we'll start putting it on the carryall. So I'm going to place these boards in place like this. I'm going to get an equal measurement on each side so it's centered, and then I'm going to probably clamp it down. We'll see how it goes, and then mark the holes. I'll drill the holes out. I'm using 3/8 carriage bolts, and then we should bolt it down. And one thing I saw as I was doing some research, a lot of people put a spacer in here and then ran like a 2x4 up, and then they could add more stuff. So I did get some 2x4s that go here and here and run it up, so I think I'm going to do that also. Well, let's get this going. Looks like these boards, the magic number is 8. So I got 8 inches on each side. I'm going to mark it, drill it, put the hardware in, and then just build my way up. Pretty straightforward. Hey, did I mention we got 500 subs at the channel not too long ago? Thank you guys, much appreciated. Getting that much closer to 1,000, and this is exciting. Kind of gave me a little pick me up, and so let's get this going. I have here is 3/8 nylocks and some flat washers. We should be good to go. Well, a couple things that I learned. Well, the first thing I learned, I have quite a bit of angle iron left, so I guess I didn't use big enough planks. I might have to drill another hole and put another board in there. The other thing I learned was using carriage bolts with nylocks. Not very good. I thought that was a game changer and I'd have to stop, but luckily the pneumatic gun worked, and I was able to hold it with those large channel locks and then pull that carriage hex head back into the wood. So luckily I got that taken care of, and we'll move on to the back side of this. So as you guys can see, the 2x4s are on there and they're way too long. But I'll cut those down and then I'll put a cross brace in there, maybe two, and we can add hooks or chains or something in there, and we can store stuff up there and utilize that space above the carryall. And I think it'll work out. And then I also made the decision right now, I'm going to take that drill bit and drill through that angle iron and add another board. I'll do that when I finish the backup. I think that'll finish it out, and we'll be ready to plant, put this on the tractor. Carry all.
Carry what though?
You.
Me?
And the trees and water. Well, right now I'm going to use it to plant the trees. So I'll be able to put the bucket of trees, the bucket of goo that we use, fertilizer, everything. So as you guys just saw, one of the supports, one of the pins that goes to the 3-point was in the way of my bolt, so I had to take it off. I tried to shortcut it and guess where the hole was, and you saw where that got me. So ended up taking the time, taking it off, and then drilling the bolt, and then I'll have to put it back on and I'll do the other side. What a beautiful sunset. What a beautiful way to end the evening. Well, I got most of that carry-all done. My OCD only got 20 washers and 20 nuts. So when I put that extra board up, I don't have any nuts or washers to hold it down. So this will have to continue the next day. I feel like I got a lot accomplished, and I am that much closer to my goal, and we'll finish this up tomorrow. So if you look right there at that top pin, I don't have a lot of room, so I need to make room. You can see the bottom of the green right there. It's hitting the angle iron. So we're going to do something about that right now. Well guys, that wraps this project up. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm not very happy with the Countyline carry-all structure as a whole. Either I didn't do my research with the eye match on the John Deere, or something went wrong, but I had to cut that angle iron a lot more than I wanted to. That angle iron is 1/4 inch, and so I believe I still have quite a bit of structure there that I have left over, but I had to cut quite a bit to make that top hook work. Overall, it's going to do what I want it to do, and I'm happy. Probably in another video I'll show you the modifications that I'm going to do to this. I'll probably work on the sides, and I'll work on the 2 uprights. And as you guys just saw, I haven't hit the ROPS on the garage door, but I have officially broke the 2x4 hitting it on the garage door. So I got to get that fixed also. Well, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped you a little bit, and you can do your own project. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.